Hey, what's up guys? We're going to be reviewing the dlink DCS 33L Daylight Night Network Cloud Camera. So you can get this camera at Best Buy for around $52. And it comes in a nice good box. I love a box with nice writing, and it has a lot of information on the box itself that tells you can use it with a smartphone, you can use it on a computer, you can use a live view of this camera. It also tells you can use it with Wi-Fi or with the Ethernet cord. Ethernet cord is going to give you better quality than through Wi-Fi, and this video shoots at 480p, so it's not a 1080p or a 720p HD camera. So now when you open the box, you're looking at the camera itself, and it has red LEDs, so it has night vision, and those would not be good if you're sticking that into a window in like a bedroom or your front window in your living room, because the red LEDs would shine and you wouldn't see anything. And it comes with a nice durable stand, and you can change the angle to 90 degrees. It has a Ethernet port and a DC port, so you can plug it into the wall, and like you can see right here, you can move it 90 degrees and get the best angle you can, and you can mount it on the wall if you need to mount it where it's not in the way and it's hidden, so people won't notice it when they're coming in and breaking into your house. And I will say this, for taking it right out of the box, it does feel a little cheap, and all you get in the box is the wall adapter and an Ethernet cord and the regular books and stuff. So you can put that to the side if you're just. And then what we're going to do here in a minute is download the application itself so we can start using this, and you're going to use a QR code to scan so you can get the application, and it is free. There is a free version and a 99-cent version. So the 99-cent version, I think you can save your videos to your phone or to the cloud, but with the free version you just have the ability to view what your camera is seeing. So now you click install with the application itself, and it's going to take a few seconds for the app to download. And then you got to go through the whole process of registering and getting your Wi-Fi network set up. And that's what we're about to do right here. And now you can see after it's already set up with your Wi-Fi and your local network that the camera is shooting 480p in the dark. You have the ability with this camera to enable sound and motion detection with automatic alerts, save photos directly to your smartphone, pinch and zoom to take a closer look, view your Wi-Fi camera from anywhere, from PC or from the mobile app. And one thing that this camera does have is audio. So if there is someone in your house, it will pick up audio, and you can do this in full screen or not full screen. You can take a picture, you can zoom in if you need to, but I'm going to show you what it looks like when I was in front of the camera with no lights on, nothing, my whole house completely dark, and you're going to be able to hear the audio. Use this as a baby monitor because it has good audio, it's good in low light, and it's decent enough quality you can see your kid. The main reason why we picked this camera up is because my family got their car broken into last night, and we were sitting here thinking about, hey, maybe what would happen if someone broke into our house and we don't have a security camera? We wouldn't have any evidence or anything to show the police. And these security cameras are decent enough quality that if someone breaks in, you're going to be able to show proof. And it doesn't matter if it's 480p, 1080p, or whatever. The only difference with 1080p is going to be a little bit sharper. It's going to look a little bit nicer. But I think for being 480p, it does the job, and it's going to do pretty good. And one reason why I liked about this camera is it has a Wi-Fi application. It has audio. I don't know if I'm just going to keep this or maybe look at a different camera, because the camera where we really want this camera to be used for is outdoors. And I don't think this camera is waterproof, so that's going to be a downfall, because here in the state of Florida, it rains a lot, and I don't know if I want to keep it on my porch where it might get damaged by water when you would want a waterproof camera. But what I'm showing you here right now is outdoors at 10 p.m. at night, and you could definitely see there's somebody walking down the breezeway, but you can't tell if it was a white guy, a girl, or whatnot, because it doesn't have a very wide field of view, which is a very big downfall for these cameras. It should be at least 120 degree wide angle. I'm guessing it's like 70 degrees or something like that. So guys, it is 10:30 at night, and this is on my porch. So I'm gonna try to figure out where I'm gonna put this camera, and you guys. So let me interrupt myself right there. The audio sounds really good, actually. It's not too tinny. It's not the best audio, but it is great audio. So if someone was talking and they were in front of the camera, let's say robbing the house, or let's say a UPS guy or something, I would definitely be able to hear them. So the only downfall of this camera that I can see is it's not a wide angle lens. So what you're seeing here, guys, is video being shot in around 7:30 a.m. here in Florida, and it's overcast, and it says it's doing around 27 to 30 frames per second, which is pretty decent frame rate, because 30 frames per second is going to give you the best quality that this camera can offer. And there's going to be kids walking by, and it's a little jarring at some points. But I will say this: I can't find any way to record video, so the reason why you're seeing my whole screen is because I'm using open broadcast software that records my screen, which if there was a button I can hit record and have it just constantly record. So if there was an accident when I'm not home or someone's breaking in, it would be able to record the footage. Then I would be able to show you that. But I can't show you any of that when I can't find any way to record the video. And even some guy on YouTube commented on the D-Link's YouTube page asking, how do you record video off of this camera? And no one ever returned his comment to, no one returned the question to him. So if any of you guys know how to record video off of this camera, I would appreciate it, because I don't want to use open broadcast software or use a third-party program. I know it's a cloud-based camera, but it should have some way to record the video. And because it's only 480p, there's nothing to write home about. I think it's pretty decent for being 480p at night. I think the daylight video looks okay, not like super sharp or super rich, but it reminds me of like a cheap dash camera is what this camera reminds me of, like a very cheap $20 dash camera. It's not going to blow you away. It's going to get the job done. But the only problem I see is it's not a super wide angle lens. There's no way to record the video that I know of. And the application doesn't show nothing. You can see the application I'm using on the screen. There's nothing there to hit that's for recording. So if anybody can hit me back and let me know how you can record video from this camera, I would appreciate it. Because if there is no way really to record video from this camera, then basically what I'll do is just take it back and find something else that might be a little bit more expensive that has a way to record video. Because some of them could take a micro SD card and do like the looping feature like what you see on a dash camera. But as always, I'm Trevor, and that is the D-Link day and night camera, which I kind of assume this might be more for the indoors instead of outdoors, because it's not a waterproof camera, and it might be better for a baby monitor because the audio is pretty good. The video looks better probably indoors than it does outdoors. But as always, hopefully this camera doesn't get ruined while it's outdoors, because it looks like it might be raining today. So as always, I'm out, baby.